Thickosaurus Podcast.
Hello, welcome back to the Thickosaurus Podcast. This is your host, Anna, and we have the lovely ladies here.
Michelle.
Molly.
And Melissa.
Did you try really hard not to say, and Melissa?
No, I'm trying hard to put these dinosaurs back.
Oh.
They're all off the
That
thingy.
really is representing our life right now. We're kind of
Falling apart.
Yeah, we're kind of all over the place, honestly. When aren't we not falling apart?
Yeah.
Dang, Molly, calm down. There you go. Oh, God, Molly.
Why you even show my ass?
I don't know.
It's like, oh, there she goes. Oh,
Okay.
what's with the cat?
I don't know. These are Molly's.
Oh, they're
like
cute.
I brought back from my office.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
These
they're
are
cute.
the Sailor Saturn cats.
They're the other ones.
Yeah, they have bigger ones that I've wanted, but they're kind of expensive.
They're expensive.
Oh.
They're the blind boxes. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, we got that situated. Thank you so much for joining us. And today I just wanted to talk about like a silly topic because I was wondering like to myself, why are there morning people and why are there not morning people or people who don't like mornings? You know, because like you go to work and people are like, I hate talking to people. I'm not even awake yet. People are talking to me. So I wanted to ask you guys your thoughts on that. First of all, are you a morning person? And if you're not a morning person, why?
I think it depends, honestly, for me, depending if I was able to prep myself the night before or if I had at least 6 hours of sleep beforehand, then my morning is usually fine. But if not, if I lack both of those, then I'm like tired as hell and I don't really give a crap in the morning.
Okay.
I would say I'm a little bit of both because I guess it's more like if I need to be a morning person, I will be a morning person. And I guess I wouldn't really complain about it either, being a morning person. So it's like if I need to be, I'll be a morning person. But I'm not those like annoying, peppy morning persons who's always like in your face in the mornings. I still need my coffee. But I'm also a night owl because, yeah, I just tend to stay up late. And having kids, you end up being a night owl because you're trying to squeeze in whatever little time you have to yourself. So I end up staying up later and later, depending on when the kids go to sleep. So I guess overall, I'm just more a midday person.
There was that thing they talked about for adults. I think they said like the reason why us adults tend to stay up a little longer is because, like Michelle said, that stealing free time that they have. I forgot what they called it, but that's why we tend to stay up a little longer and have time to ourselves. Because that's stealing time throughout the day that we can just chill and don't do anything.
Yeah. I think I might have an idea of what you're talking about because I like to think of it as like, because that's the only free time that we have when we're not working, then that's when we're trying to do like everything that we want to do at that time. And we're just kind of like, you know, basically using our free time to do the stuff we like because we know that we have to go to bed and then go to work the next day. So I understand.
What about you, Liz?
Right now, I am, of course, a night person.
Okay.
I'm a night owl. Kind of like what Molly said. I think it's a lot of, like if I were to prefer one over the other, I would prefer being a morning person. But I think, because I feel like you get so much done when you actually wake up the time you're supposed to wake up. Like wake up earlier. You
Yeah.
get so much done. You feel so much more accomplished. But I think, for me personally, I think the way that we were raised, kind of like what Molly said, where we finally get our alone time at night. You know, when our parents aren't bugging us all the damn time.
Barging
know.
into our room at 6 in.
Yeah.
Why aren't
Get
you
up!
up yet?
Yeah.
You're gonna be late. And I check, it's only 6. I'm like, the bus don't come till 7.
Yeah, you know, so I think just the way that we grew up, we tend to do more of our stuff at night. I tend to be more, what's the word? Creative at night.
And the creative juices come out.
But again, I think it's just because during the day you're just so focused on like surviving that finally at night you're finally able to like relax a little bit. And then for me, of course, I have really high anxiety, and so I can't sleep anyway. Or it's a hard time for me to sleep. But I would like to be a morning person because I feel like, again, kind of like what my friend Mai says, because she's crazy. She gets up like at 3 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning.
That makes me wonder when she actually goes to sleep because
I think she says she sleeps like around 8.
oh,
8
that
or
makes more
9.
sense.
Yeah, makes
I think
sense.
she says
yeah.
like maybe 10, maybe the latest.
That makes sense.
But yeah, she goes to sleep early and then she gets up by like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then she has like a good 3 hours to herself. She's like, yeah, Melissa, when you do it, you get to be calm and you get to be yourself first before you go out and do stuff. And I'm like, oh, I never really thought about it that way, you know, that you can collect yourself, get yourself mentally ready for the day, and then go and conquer the day, versus me who gets up like 7:30 when I need to be at work at 8,
Yeah.
you know.
He's like, rush. Oh my God.
Yeah. And then I feel hangry throughout the day because I didn't eat breakfast, I didn't plan ahead, kind of thing. But I want to be a morning person, but I'm not there yet.
Gotcha.
So right now I'm still a night owl. Yeah.
I don't know about myself, because you guys know that I've been kind of like experimenting and getting up early, and just those couple extra 30 to 45 minutes that I have in the morning, that has made a huge difference for me. So I can't imagine like getting like a whole 2 hours or
Like
more.
the other day I fixed my bed because kind of like what Schmidt in New Girl, what's his name? What's his real name? Damn, I forgot his real name.
The podcast that they're on.
Yeah, he was talking to one of his co-stars in there, and one of his co-stars was going through like a depressive mode. And then he was like, dude, man, if you choose not to do, he's like, the only thing that I would say to you is at least make your bed, you know, because when you make your bed and you come back at the end of the day and you see that your bed is made, you feel so much better about yourself because you made your bed. And I'm just like, oh, so I made my bed one day and I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy. I made my bed. You
Yeah,
know?
a lot of people do say that. It's like, make your bed in the morning because that just starts your morning off good.
It's like, well, your bed is made all of the time
No, it's not.
compared to ours.
Yeah, it's like mine's still.
That's because I had to do it 100 times a day because the kids keep playing on my bed.
But compared to ours,
I don't know.
the
my
blanket is
bed-
never on the bed.
or
Right
it's
now
like
I-
in the corner.
Yes.
half of my bed is closed right now.
She's the one that kind of just pushes it on the side.
Yeah, the meme I see, we're like, let me make room.
Yeah,
I
just
like-
enough for me to sleep.
I like those videos where like they take the clothes off the bed and put on the chair, and they go to sleep, and then they get up, take the clothes off the chair, to put on the bed again to work, and then it's like constant circle.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, like for me personally, I don't know what I am, because I've just recently got into napping during the day. Like it was really hard for me to get into that mindset that it's okay for me to take a nap and that it's actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I don't have
Where are
any
you
answer
taking your
yet.
naps at?
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
mostly I only do it on the weekends.
Oh.
Because I don't trust myself to do it during the work week because I was telling Liz that. One time I had tried to take a nap at work, and I'm one of those people that get into really deep sleep. So when I got up, I was really cranky and I was still drowsy.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
going to work for me.
Well, how long of a nap was it?
Probably like a 30-minute nap.
Oh yeah, see, I can't.
Oh yeah,
cat
see,
nap.
no. When
Yeah,
I nap,
no.
I nap for the whole hour.
It has,
I don't know
would
if I can
say-
do the
'cause
whole
I know there's
hour.
some people who
I was too worried I was going to oversleep.
yeah.
I put my alarm loud, and I put it like right next to my ear, my phone.
Yeah, because that's how my boyfriend is. Like, that's why he hates taking naps. Because he's like, if I take a nap, it has to be at least less than an hour. Because if it's more than an hour, he's like, I'm gonna get mad or cranky, and I'm gonna be like really tired. So that's why when he naps, I always have to wake him up. I'm like, you said you were gonna be mad if you slept more than an hour. So let's hurry up and wake you up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Chow's like that too. Like he can take cat naps like just fine. Like if he says wake me up in 15 minutes,
It has
No,
to be
wait.
15 minutes.
yeah, like 15 to 20. Sometimes I gave him like 10 minutes more, or whatever. But like your boyfriend, he can't nap for more than an hour, because if he does, he just wakes up more tired.
Yeah, his body thinks he's actually like gonna sleep for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
We fall into deep REM sleep easy.
Yeah, so he doesn't like that, so that's why he hates taking naps. But every time he's here, he's already napping over there, and I'm like, okay, you better tell me what time to wake you up, because don't be mad that I'm constantly waking you up.
Oh my God, I'm like that with Chow too. Because he'd be
Yeah.
like, wake me up at this. And I'll go in there and I wake him up. Time to wake up. He'd be like, okay.
He'd be like, and I'm like, that's not your wake up voice. It's like, you're just half asleep and you're just nodding,
Yes.
so I can go away.
Yep. And then they get irritated every time you come and wake them up. And
He's
it's
like-
kind of like, it's like, fool, you told me to come wake you up.
He's
You know?
like, I told you not to let me sleep for more than an hour. And I'm like, you know how I tried? I was just being nice to you. If I was really, I would just like slap the crap out of you. But then I'm like, I'm just being nice to let you sleep.
At this point, both of them people are adults and they have autonomy over their own bodies, so they should wake up themselves.
Yep.
Mike is actually really good at just not letting me sleep, but I tried. Remember, because I don't really nap during the day, and I tried, and I kept waking up in increments of 15 minutes because, like, just naturally.
I think for me, it was anxiety, and that's
Yeah.
why I wake up a lot, kind of like
Yeah.
what you do. But I think finally, when I was like, okay, Melissa, trust yourself. You're gonna set your alarm for an hour. It's really loud, and then just sleep. So
Yeah.
when I slept, sometimes I would wake up, and I'm like, what time is it? And my alarm hasn't gone off yet
Yeah.
for work when I'm napping at work.
Well, because I would think that I feel well rested, in like the intervals of napping that I'm taking. I'm just trying to sleep. I'm not even trying to sleep for a certain amount of time. I'm just trying to sleep because I know that I need it. And so I take my nap and then I wake up, my eyes are open and I'm like, how long have I even slept for? And he's like, 15 minutes. And I was like, oh my God. And then I'll just go back to sleep. Like I do try to go to sleep. So it's really hard to get into that, like napping.
Yeah, because for me now, I think when I'm like really tired and I nap during like either like my 15-minute break or like my 30-minute lunch, it's got to the point where my alarms don't have to be loud. It's usually just vibrate. I just as long as like either at least my hand or like skin contact is on my phone, then I can feel it go off, and then I'm like, okay, time's up, kind of thing now. So
I think that is just probably the way that you guys were raised because if I don't know how your mom made you guys go to sleep when you were younger. Was it always in a quiet place?
I don't remember that far back.
Do you know? I
What do
know
you
Michelle
mean?
would know.
Like as a kid?
Yes,
like a
or
baby,
a
like
kid,
was
or
that,
baby,
like, are
or
you
in general in
saying-
childhood. Because my parents made us go to when we were babies, made us go to sleep like however loud it is, and then we weren't allowed to take naps. So
Oh. Yes, I remember when you were like older. uh,
I
we
think
would get in trouble for taking naps
Mm.
because
They just knew.
they don't believe in naps
Yeah.
because dad always thought it was a waste of time. But I guess
I was like, it was a lot of, you don't do enough
to
to
take
take
a
a
nap.
nap,
Take a nap,
or
kind of-
are
yeah.
you sick kind of thing.
When
Yeah.
you're like younger.
when you were younger,
Just in
yeah,
general,
just
like
in
general,
general, take a
taking
nap,
naps.
like on the couch or something.
Oh.
Yeah, he'd just be like, "Are you sick?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just tired."
Oh. Okay.
So
You don't do enough
deserve
to be
it.
tired.
Yeah, you don't deserve a nap.
It's like, wow, okay. Sorry that we're not slaving away out on
No,
the
it's
farm
more of
field.
like, if you're tired, go take a nap. Don't take it out on me.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering because, like I said, like that's actually the way that my parents were. That we just sleep through like loud noises and stuff, and so it was like almost a whole culture shift seeing you guys, especially the way that you put your kids to sleep in a very quiet and dark place, and I'm like, oh, that's so strange. So yeah, I thought it was different.
Yeah. I think it's, honestly, now that I think of it, I don't remember as a child how my parents put me to sleep. I just remember going to bed.
Yeah, it's like all I remember was they'll say good night, 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 and then when we were still sleeping with my parents, they kind of just go to sleep on their own, and we're just laying in the bed like this in the dark.
Well, because you guys know that you have to stay there,
Yeah,
and yeah,
and we couldn't leave. You know,
Because they'd be like, where you going?
we're like, come back,
Trying to
come back to
leave.
sleep. I'm just like, okay, and just lay there in the dark. But that's all I remember.
yeah. See,
Like very vaguely.
you guys have been trained to be able to sleep still like that. For me, we're just kind of told to go to sleep at night, just when we're supposed to go to sleep because they're going to sleep.
Yeah.
So, and that explains so much why Mike is able to just lay there and close his eyes and go to bed, because I can't. Yeah, I have to quiet the voices inside my head. What are we doing
Yeah.
tomorrow? Oh no, I got to do A, B, and C and D. You know. So, but yeah, nope. Napping, I've only recently tried to do it again, and it's really hard. I think the most I ever napped that he said that I was able to do was 2 hours total, but then I was waking up almost like every 15 or 30
Max for me
minutes.
is 2 hours. It's like
Yeah.
for me.
But then mine was, like I said, waking up every 15 or 30 minutes, though. But if you add it all together, that one nap, it was 2 hours.
No,
Yeah.
usually when I try to nap, I'm just like, you're just taking a small nap. Don't worry about anything. It's only 2 hours. Listen, 2 hours, or at least sleep, and then just try to get up before 7. 7. You can't sleep past 7.
Yeah.
That's how I sleep when I'm at a place I'm not familiar with.
Oh.
Is I'll wake up like every 30 minutes, kind of thing. But again, I think it's just anxiety.
No. Oh.
Yeah, I think
I'm
with me
pretty
and
sure.
you, it's anxiety.
Yeah.
And so I said lately I've been talking to myself like, Melissa, all anxiety is just you not trusting yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like, so every night I'm like, okay, Melissa, you're going to be fine tomorrow. Just get up for work. You're fine. Trust yourself. Nothing's going to be wrong. And a lot of the times after I do that, I'm like,
That's good.
and I don't remember how I fell asleep, but I fell asleep
And then
through the whole night.
have you not been getting up then?
Yeah.
That's
like,
good.
Sometimes it'll take me a while to get out of, is it REM sleep? Whatever.
Get into REM sleep?
Get out.
Get out.
Like my alarm will be going off.
Oh, yeah. That's
for
what
a
you
while.
mean.
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, I didn't even know it was time to get up.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, if that happened to me, it's just because I'm ignoring it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
No, for me, when I wake up in the middle of the night and stuff like that, it's not because of anxiety lately. It's just because I've been having some weird ass dreams that like make me feel weird, or it's like weird, and I'm like, what the hell was that? Oh, well. And then I go back to
Oh
sleep.
my God.
But then I can't remember the majority of those dreams anymore, so they just been kind of weird lately. So
I should have recorded myself or wrote it down. The last time that I had a dream, I dreamt, because I was thinking, I think like a couple of days before I had that dream, I was thinking about how like Hmong people don't have a flag. And I dreamt that I made up the flag.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was explaining it to Mike while I was half asleep, half awake, because I was like, I need to tell someone. because I'm gonna forget. He probably doesn't even remember. But it was a pretty flag. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have noticed that too. Like recently, if I watch something and then I go to sleep, I tend to have something like a dream similar to what I just watched lately.
Well,
I'm just
I
like,
thought
I
so
don't know.
too, but then mine kind of creeps up. Like it's not from that day; it could be early that week.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
Or-
I don't know what this
yeah.
is, but I've been seeing like a lot of that same kind of concept of whatever I'm watching onto the in my dreams. So I'm like, I don't know what that is. So
Dang.
I don't dream very often, so
Yeah, Mike doesn't.
I don't know if it's because I'm too tired or if I'm not sleeping enough or whatever. Because for as long as I can remember, probably sometime, I would say sometime after Rowan, I had Rowan, like before I had Jensen, I have been waking up almost every single night, at least once. And it's always around like 3 a.m.
yeah, that was me too.
And with Rowan, I could understand because as a baby, he was a horrible sleeper.
Yeah,
He was not a very good sleeper, so I was up all the time. But even now, till this day, I still wake up once in the evening around 3, 4 a.m. And even though Jensen has finally been sleeping through the night, my body just wakes up.
It's just a natural kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess it's natural, or I don't know if it's like a body learned thing or whatever. I don't know, but I don't know what it is. I just wake up at 3 and I just sit there, get up, and I sit on the edge of the bed, kind of like, what do I do now? Because it's not like a get up, like look around and then fall back to sleep. No, I'll get up and like sit there for like a good half hour to an hour before I can go back to bed.
Maybe it's your mommy, not mommy instincts, but it's like, oh, my baby, check on your baby.
Hell, I don't even check on the baby.
Well, I mean, like just like all these years
Yeah,
that you've
mom
done
ring.
it,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and
It's
so
kinda
like
like
your
how-
body is just automatically like, oh, I gotta check on the baby.
It's kind of like how mom, she's starting to do that too, where she'll get up in the middle of the night, go look for something to snack on. Kind of like grandma-ish.
But I think for mom, that's just coming with age.
Yeah, because it's just
Right.
you don't sleep
Sleep
that
very
well
well.
when you get older.
Right, but I was just like saying, just kind of like that where she just gets up. I mean, I do that too, but I'll just get up, look around my room. Nothing's wrong. Okay, go
Get back to Yeah, nope. I'll get up, and if I can't sleep, I'll sit there and like read stuff on my phone, or I would wander around the house.
And I'll be like on Instagram and Michelle's on. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Why is she up?
And then
Yeah,
she'll
'cause-
send like stuff like so late, and I'm just like, huh?
Yeah, I'm up and I'm like, I need to do something to where like it makes me tired or whatever, or numbs my brain enough to where I'm like, okay, I'm going to sleep. So yeah, that's why I be sending y'all stuff like really late in the night because I'm sitting there giggling to myself in the dark. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can like get out of that because I always feel like I don't sleep like hard enough. Like I don't hit REM sleep.
I know. I was gonna say for you to get up like that, you're probably and not get dreams. You're probably not getting into REM
Yeah.
sleep.
So I don't know. Any
Could be
sleep
y'all's
experts?
bed. Could be y'all's pillow.
I just think that your body is still like in mommy
Alert
mode.
mode.
Yeah, alert mode because Jensen's
and
the last baby. Yeah. And I think you're going through, he's the last baby and you're going through like a transition.
a new like, yeah, since he's gonna no longer be in the room. Hopefully,
He'll probably still be in the room, but just in his own bed.
bed.
Yeah.
The bed that's next to us that's been there for years.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But he won't be, well, I mean, he doesn't take a bottle that much anymore, right?
No, he'll take one like before bed. But he hasn't really asked for one like in the middle of the night or throughout the day. Only when he like
Super
gets
upset.
upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, no. He knows it's more of a comfort thing instead of like for food, like he's hungry
Oh.
type of thing. So I know he knows it's for comfort because he doesn't ask for it at any other time. So
I'm trying to imagine. Oh, done.
yeah, he
At
still
least
does
he
have
said
to-
it. Like the girls would just go,
Girls are so funny.
remember that.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so just I don't know what I would be considered, back to the topic, morning or not. But I mean, for the longest time, I think that when I was younger, I thought that I was a night owl, but then I do fall asleep pretty easily at night. I mean, you guys know how I sleep, so I'm pretty sure that that's just because. Huh?
When you say that we know how you sleep, all I think about is when we were in Texas.
What are you talking about?
We were in Texas for the Mamamoo concert last year, and me and Molly was sharing a bed, and Anna was in her own bed, same room. And I'm going through my phone, and I go, "Hey girls, where do you guys want to go eat
Oh.
dim sum at?" You know, and I'm like searching areas, and then Anna's talking back to me, right? And I'm like, "Okay," and I'm like listing off all these places, and all of a sudden Anna gets really quiet.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden all you hear is,
Me and Melissa looked at each other like, wait, was she just talking to us?
she was just talking.
You know, I get into those like the most like creepiest thing ever. That's kind of like that, where I'm like going in between being awake and sleeping. Is sometimes like in our living room, my bedroom door is open and it's dark because I leave the light off. And sometimes when it gets close to like bedtime, I fall asleep. Sometimes while waiting or like watching movie and stuff. And this one time, it was funny because it's about you. I had a dream that it was your voice calling me, like, but there was this guy, like, that was sitting on my bed. And all of a sudden I heard, like, I'm going in and out of sleeping and, like, staying awake. And I'm, like, the way that my vision is, I see my bedroom, and I see, like, this strange figure that looks like a man sitting on my bed. And then, like, it looks like whoever that is looking at me, staring at me. And then all of a sudden I hear, like, I just literally, like, that's why I'm like, I don't know, am I hallucinating or dreaming? But, like, I slowly, like, blink my eyes. And, like, I swear I fell asleep probably for, like, a split second. And then I hear you go, Anna. And then I wake up and then that guy disappears.
Oh.
Yeah. So I've had, like, really weird dreams like that. I fall into sleep really fast.
must be nice. I can't fall asleep fast like that.
I don't know if it's really a blessing in disguise, because maybe that's my body's way of being like, look, you don't have to protect yourself anymore. Like, you really need to sleep. I can't keep you awake anymore. That's probably why I stay awake, you know? Or yeah, that's probably why I fall asleep so fast. Is like, okay, you've been trying to fight all day ever since you woke up, and you don't take naps. So I'm just gonna force you to power down. That's why I think why I fall asleep so fast.
You know, I'm surprised the way you sleep, and when, like, you lack of sleep, you don't, like, tend to sleepwalk.
I probably do, because I don't know if my vivid dreams are from me actually sleeping and dreaming about it, or if I'm hallucinating because of how vivid they are to me.
Because there was this one story that my boyfriend told me, because, you know, that big water jug that he carries around, right? He has, from, I think, one night he was telling me that he specifically remembered he left that in the kitchen. And he has, like, this small little cup with a straw in his room. And then he told me, I think, in the middle of the night, he was sleeping. And I think he remembered that he got up to drink a little bit of the cup. And then he went back to sleep. And then that morning, he got up because he had to go to the bathroom. And then he realized that he sees his big water jug, like, right on the ground, on the floor. He's like... He's had to sit there and think about it, because when he sleeps, he locks his door, so no one comes in.
Yeah.
And so he sits there. He's like, I don't know how it got in my room, but I don't remember getting up and grabbing it.
They said that when you're sleepwalking, you unlock the door and everything.
Yeah, and I was telling him, like, I want to be surprised that you sleepwalk, because the way he sleeps, he's like, he's out, and then sometimes he'll move, like, a lot, or like get up and like drink and stuff, and then half the time he doesn't remember what he was doing.
That he did that.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm not surprised that you sleepwalk and you brought that inside, and you just locked the door.
Sleepwalking. All I think about is that girl on TikTok.
Yeah, because I was
Or-
like,
Selena?
Yes. That girl.
yeah, because there are sometimes, yeah, like I won't even feel him on the bed sometimes.
Mm.
So he'll be like really close to the edge, or I'll feel him get up and drink like some water, and then he'll go back to sleep.
Hmm.
But I'm just like, I'm not surprised if you sleepwalk too, because I think he sleepwalks. But
I think I'm
he has
like
a trick.
those dogs that like when they dream that they're running, their body's running too. Because remember at church camp and I got up and I ran. I don't know if I almost hurt myself.
You got up and ran.
Oh.
Yes, because I don't know if I think
Was that the same year?
I don't know if
as
you
it
the
was
got
at
up
the
and
college.
ran.
We put the mattresses on the ground. Weren't you there with me?
No, I
when
think
we
that was the night
Was that
where
the
it was
year?
just you and the Vang sisters, because I don't think us other girls were into the room
I
yet.
swear that's when you wore your shirts and you got yelled at. That's the same year.
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, maybe not, but I remember I was touring with the Vang sisters.
Was that with the mall?
Because we all
Maybe.
put our beds in one room and slept in. The
But there
room
was one
together.
night, the first night we didn't do it with them because they
Oh,
did it on
maybe
their
that's.
own.
Oh, maybe that's. What
Then
it
maybe
is.
that's when we were on our own, and I kind
Yeah.
of scared one of the sisters. But then I
Oh.
almost hurt myself too because I felt
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Now it's clicking. I think it was the night that we didn't sleep with you guys yet.
that was I think the night after is when you guys invited us. To
yeah,
spend the
I
night over
like
there.
for some reason. Well, everybody usually runs low on sleep at church camp anyway.
Yeah.
But like something about that night, like I felt like I was being chased or something, and then I was like a dog, dreaming that I was running. I got up, fully got up from the bed, and I ran, and I like did like the bed is here, the mattress is here on the ground, and I got up, stood up, ran. I don't remember where I went, but I ran, and I must have circled back because I fell right back onto my bed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
remember like breathing heavily too, like I'm
Yeah.
being chased. And then one of the Vang sisters were like, "Are you okay, Anna?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like,
yeah, that must have been the night that we weren't there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was that the year that our cousin went to?
I think
Because that was when I bunked with her. No, I don't think
no.
so.
No, it was
No,
another
that was the year
year.
before.
It was probably
Yeah.
the first year then.
Yeah. Because the
Yeah.
first year is me and Anna because we were
Security personnel.
security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I probably do because that was my first ever out of body experience that I remember doing because I didn't even realize that I was awake until I think I must have slipped on the sleeping bag. That's why I fell back onto the bed. Thank God I fell onto the bed because I just remember running and then slipping and then when I slipped that like jerked me and woke me up or like it felt like I woke up or something.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was like in midair when it jerked me, and I was like, "What the hell just happened?"
Because I know for sleepwalkers, I think most people say that because they have a trigger that initiates their sleepwalking. Like
Oh,
whether
I
it's,
don't know
the
what it could
food
be.
type of food or like something.
Yeah, like that Selena girl, it's dairy. I don't know.
It's dairy and chocolate.
Chocolate.
Together.
Like, it's either cheese or chocolate that
Yeah.
she eats the night before she
I
goes
mean,
to
I've
bed.
had plenty of that, so I don't know.
Either that or you were just really, really,
Sleep deprived. I'm
tired.
pretty sure that it was me being sleep deprived, but I was just kind of like, man, I wouldn't put it past me that I do that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, y'all gotta put some cameras around just in case.
It's not like Mike would know because Mike's a heavy ass
I know
sleeper
he
too.
is. You have to like literally tap him.
That's like Selena with her husband. Is that her boyfriend or husband?
Husband.
And he'll sometimes just sit on the couch and just watch her
Oh yeah.
and like laugh his eye. Like it's like so funny.
I think
to
it's because he's
see-
trying to make sure she doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, because before that, I think before he was like monitoring her, that's when she would go outside like,
to the neighbors.
to the neighbors,
Yeah.
and she'll be like naked. Like she came back once and she was like naked.
Naked.
Yeah, I
Because
remember that.
you can see it on her, and it's like snowing outside. I think at that time.
Oh my god, I wouldn't pass.
She's like, "Oh my god, I went to the neighbors," and she's like holding cardboard or something, like covering herself.
I wouldn't put it past me either. So I don't know.
But I think that was at her
Poor
old
girl.
house,
Mm.
and I think they got a new house, and then they got that brand new, the haunted house that they are currently living in right now.
It's haunted.
Yes,
Well, she likes the spooky.
she
stuff.
likes the spooky stuff though,
Oh man.
but she does know that there is, I think, a spirit in there, because I think she says she's encountered it a few times.
No,
thank
thanks.
you. No.
I don't really remember my encounters with spirits in our old haunted houses. But then I never felt alone.
Oh my god.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, yeah, I wouldn't put it past me if I did sleepwalk and stuff, because that was the first time I ever remembered doing something when I was supposed to be sleeping.
Was it Rowan the one that ran off the bed? Like he would somewhat sleepwalk or like get up.
Oh,
Not that I
dang, who
remember, but there
it?
was that time where we saw Liam walk right up to the door by his bedroom when we were in the living room.
Uh huh.
I don't know if he was awake or not, but then he went back to his bed that one night. I don't know if you remember that one day.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think he was like he opened it a little bit, or he did something, and then he like
And then he went back to
went
bed. And also, just this, I didn't see it, but that's what you guys were talking about. And I was just like, huh? That's a first.
Yeah, I remember you guys told me when one of the boys was staying the night with y'all when you guys were still with mom and dad,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all said that one night he like got up and like was kind of like rushing to get off the bed or whatever.
Something like that. I forgot which boy it was. Maybe it was Rowan.
Oh,
I don't remember. I was probably with the younger
Has
one.
to be Rowan, because I don't. If that did happen with Liam, then only you guys would know. Because I feel like I've heard this
yeah,
before.
if it was all three of the boys, I was probably with the younger one.
Yeah,
So it would have been her.
Probably, I
that
think probably it
experienced
is
that.
probably Rowan, honestly,
probably.
because he doesn't get that much sleep.
No.
So
Yeah, because
it might have been him.
Liam's he's a sleep talker.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
He'd be
yes.
having full conversations to himself. Yeah, and then Rowan, not so much. Jensen, not so much either.
You're a sleep talker too.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I know on nights where like I'm super tired and I'm out that yes I can and do sleep
I
talk.
swear in Miami, she screamed out Liam's name.
I swore that too.
Yeah, we both, me and Molly were both like,
We're like, what? Did you hear what I just heard? Kind of thing.
because you like yelled it, like as if Liam was in trouble or something.
Oh, I vaguely remember that. Like after I shouted it, I was like, I think I'm asleep, but okay, whatever. Yes, I know that I can do that, but I don't do it very often because, like I said, I don't get deep enough sleep to where it happens. It might have been that night where we were at that club, and I was
The one that you guys left
Yeah.
first.
Probably because
Yeah,
she was gone.
because I was
She was
feeling
gone.
good that night.
Yeah.
She was
I know.
gone, and she's like, "Oh, let me sit on the curb."
It was Melissa on one side of you and Molly on one side of you, and you guys were like, "We're going back."
Because I think we must have started to sober up already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because my
And
feet
then
were hurting.
it got too crowded in there to where we were literally gonna suffocate. Like,
it is.
I hate to say it, like the Halloween incident in Korea. It was just,
Oh.
it was too packed.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, so back to the topic I was thinking while you were talking, and I was like, maybe people learn to be morning people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
and
I'm
so
saying.
they're
It's like, I
not-
think it has to be. You have to be in like the right mindset to
To
do it.
Yeah.
That would make sense because Rod is now. I think nowadays he's a very early bird kind of thing now.
Mhm.
That's because he's
sleep trained himself.
eating right. He's working
like you're
out.
supposed to do.
Yes.
I was gonna
And
say, I
so-
forgot to tell you guys that Mike doesn't really snore that much anymore since he lost weight.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think
Because
it's
I
also-
one time he was sleeping on, and I have been thinking to myself like, I've been sleeping really well, and I haven't heard any snoring. And then one night when he was sleeping, I went like this to him, like really close, like in the dark, of course. And I'm like, I went and listened, but then he's on my right, so I'm listening, and I'm like,
You know when he
and I was like, oh my god, I
boxed-
can barely hear him breathe.
Yeah, then
No.
when he you should ask him when he boxes, does he breathe through his nose or does he breathe through his mouth?
Is he a mouth breather?
He is a mouth breather.
Well, I meant like
Yeah.
because I've
he doesn't
from
like
what-
it. He feels like it's uncomfortable.
from what Rod tells me is that when we work out, he says it's best to work out with our mouth closed and breathe through our noses
Oh,
regardless,
yeah.
so you can expand your lungs,
Yeah.
and that would help you sleep better. With
That's
your
why I
mouth
want to.
closed.
That's why I want to tape my mouth when I go to sleep.
Yeah, but I'm just like, it depends because sometimes my nose is like clogged, and then I have to breathe through my nose or breathe through my mouth. You know.
But yeah, I don't. My only fitness goal right now is to be small, lose enough to not snore. That's it. Right now.
Yeah, I've noticed myself. I'm starting to snore. Like I'll catch myself at work, and I'm like, the hell?
And guys, you're sleeping else on here, and you're like,
Yeah, and I'm like, the hell? That's really loud, Melissa. What the hell?
you must have been like, who the hell was that?
That's like, that's just said. Well, note to yourself when you go up the stairs, breathe through your nose, so you can expand the lungs.
Yeah, and I think it's also how my head's positioned too. And I'm like, the hell? No.
I've been intentionally trying to breathe through my nose and my mouth when I've been walking. But I mean, like when you saw me at the jump rope competition, and when I get serious and I need to activate my breathing, like in Demon Slayer, I have to breathe like that. I was activating that. Because basically, I have to do that. Otherwise, I would just give up.
Like,
I was breathing. You know, they breathe.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's fine.
Well, I think this is a good spot to stop here. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I think overall, to sum it up, after what we talked about, I think that like being, you have to basically learn how to be a morning person. I think our parents originally wanted us to be morning people. That's why they keep yelling at us and saying that lazy people sleep in at 7 a.m. But they have good intentions because we just didn't understand the benefits of it, but now we do.
Yeah.
So,
yes. Or like
but
more like when you're that age, what are you gonna be doing at 7 a.m. on a Saturday?
go with them to run errands. You know
like,
that
what are you
that's
gonna
what they need us
do?
to do.
Be the shopping buddy, just to push the cart around.
Yeah, it's like-
Yeah.
Dude, man, my kids have it good because I don't wake them up that early on
I
the
know.
weekends. They can wake up whenever the hell they want to wake up because it's like, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
On a Saturday.
Unless you have to go somewhere.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
No, they are very lucky. So that's all to say that morning people are created, not born.
I think so.
Morning people are created. I guess it's all the nature versus nurture thing then. So yeah. Let us know below. Comment below if you are a morning person or if you're not, or if you're trying to be like us. And you can listen to this episode on Spotify or on YouTube, or watch us if you like watching our facial expressions. Anyway, so thank you so much for listening. This is episode 72 of the Thickosaurus podcast, and stay tuned for episode 73, baby. Bye.